welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it in midfield between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. The eyes of the world are watching, and there is one story that we are all focused on. Hi, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here to tell the final chapter of this story. Man, ask the question that so many are tuned in to see answered. Can they complete, Brock, an undefeated season, which would be just the second that the NFL has ever seen?
You know that champagne is not only on ice in that locker room, it's also on ice down in Miami as they pop that champagne. Those Dolphins in 72, the last team to actually do the whole journey undefeated. But remember, they only had 14 games in the regular season. This crew, they've achieved it through 17 games, a brutal postseason, and here they are.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Nice.
Setting him on the top. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Got it. 70, Timber.
Here's a throw. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
49-yard line.
Here we go. Check.
Back to throw now. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Cowboys with their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
He's going to throw it again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on the opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles. That we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
60 Bison, 60.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Again, he hits the second level. Space on the right, and he's got room. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
49-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He's caught along the left sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
From the red zone on 1st. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back now, pressure coming. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Cowboy 80.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now they're left with 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 38-yard line.
Gibson here from the gun. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And a Steeler first down.
Let's go.
Again, it's Gibson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down. Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Steelers set to punt it. And this one's going to approach the 10. Looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. Racing down the left side. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch their early lead to 9.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to
free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers face a 4-point deficit. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38.
1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Back to 60,
That's one quarter gone on the biggest stage of them all, the Super Bowl. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football.
Come on.
They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Connects on the crosser, and they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he'll go down here at the 16. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Setting the tight end in motion. Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 5-yard
Back goal 80.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Get it.
They go to him again. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Hey.
He'll try to do it himself. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run it up the gut. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That stop made by Donovan Ezeraku. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 3-yard line.
Running it again with Gibson. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
60 by 6.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
4 yards on.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. He gets it again to Mitchell. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
It's a gain of 6.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They'll run here, Gibson. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Another carry for him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Ready? Bronco 80. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready? Lxxi.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Down at the 15-yard
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Check.
Now looking to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Steelers 14.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Gets it to him on the screen. Has good room at the 35. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Pittsburgh.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Steeler 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They are throwing it again. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, they count on those being efficient and effective.
He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
24. Steelers 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought... just beyond that 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. To throw here on first down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. And it doesn't.
Yeah, bad decision. That was my fault.
The second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the well again. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There is nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. They'll run for this. They blow this play out. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, let's start with Gibson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He gets 6 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get you a manageable 3rd down. But instead, to move the chains, there's one disheartening look on that defense.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd down now. They need 7. They're going to try and throw it here. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They're out now, ready to punt it. See how under the football is able to get nothing on that return. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll work against the blitz. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play straight ahead. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They give it to him again. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
The grab in bounds left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st. We've set it downs from 37. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Quickly out wide, it's Mitchell. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The give inside to Gibson. He cuts it right, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 3rd quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
28, Cowboys 24.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Bronco swing.
Quick toss headed left. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 48-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We set it downs for him and starts at the 38.
Here we go.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
He sent a man in motion.
19. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
It's on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Get it. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Get up. 68.
Throwing from the gun here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Steelers 28.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
Taken down at the 19.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
And the Steelers first down.
18 Cardinal.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
For the running back. He was brought and goal at the 4-yard line.
No run, Gibson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
This time it's a passing play. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
The score, Steelers 35, Cowboys 31.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here.
Ready.
They'll run here on first down. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
He's taken down.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Roll.
In the air here. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Ready. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Set up. Ready.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. That one's complete right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
To number 80.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action. And he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
At his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther. Let's go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
Number 87. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
There's Gibson on 2nd down. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
throw. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
A certain variation of this play has really become synonymous with one team. And you know what I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly. But at its roots, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts and those Eagles put their own stamp on it. So simple to run, so tough to stop.
Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Second and 9.
Another run for Gibson on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Steelers holding a 4-point lead. Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibson. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the first, and they can run this clock out. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. And it's another Lombardi for the Steel City. The Pittsburgh Steelers are your Super Bowl champions. They made it through the regular season perfect. They advanced through those 2 playoff games, and now, Brock, now they can officially call themselves just the 2nd undefeated team in NFL history. Only them and those 72 Dolphins have ever claimed that piece of football immortality.
It's pretty wild, isn't it, Kate? Over half a century since we saw a team make it through an entire season undefeated. And in this modern NFL, remember, they played 20 games a season, at least 20 games. So we wondered if we'd ever see it happen again, but here we are. Witnesses to history and witnesses to one of the best football teams ever assembled.
So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.